Hey guys, today is Sunday, July 4th, 2021, and I want to talk about some days this week and how it connects with iPet Goat 2. So, this scene right here, the fireworks, could obviously relate to July 4th, but like many scenes in this video, it's multi-layered. It likely related to the year 2020 during the Chinese lockdown, which happened 2 days after actually 2 days prior to the Chinese New Year. So, and in the scene prior to this, they showed the Chinese yin yang in the snow. So that was likely a reference to that time frame. But this character is also Baron Samedi from the Day of the Dead. And I really feel that this relates to a time frame in 2022, the Day of the Dead, around November time. I also believe it relates to the Chinese New Year once again in 2022, but I will talk about that in other videos. Whether it relates to July 4th, I don't know. It could, but obviously with the fireworks, so. But since we are at July 4th, I will talk about a few connections that I have. This right here, founding date of U.S. Cyber Command. We have a 9/11 connection and a 9/11 connection to when U.S. Cyber Command attained full operation capability. Not only that, we have a 322 connection. 322 and 9/11, if you've seen my other videos, I talk about those numbers a lot. 322 being the number of skull and bones. But we have that connection with the founding of the U.S. Department of Energy. So you put that together, and plus this, power outage equals 52. And today's date numerology, 7 plus 4 plus 20 plus 21 equals 52. So I'm just saying I'm looking at it as a possibility for something with a blackout. Though I don't think it's going to be the major 9/11 cyber attack blackout that we're expecting. One reason is because they have an exercise planned on July 9th. And they have to get their exercises in before the really big event. There's also another one in November called Gridix. And I really believe the biggest blackouts that are coming, or at least some of them, are going to be in 2022. Doesn't mean that we won't have a major event concerning a blackout this year. But anyways, the next day, 7/5, what we see in George Bush's eyebrows, the number 5 and 7. They're switched around, they don't want to make things too obvious. But anyways, on 5/7, well, that happened to be the Colonial Pipeline cyber attack. And I mentioned before that was happened 20,593 days after it opened, which is the 2,322nd prime. 1, 3, multiple 2s, another skull and bones connection. But what's also interesting about tomorrow, well, it's exactly 9 years and 11 days after iPet Goat 2 release. 9/11 connection, that's really interesting. And I put this connection with Apple, 2,322 weeks, 322 connection, because of the Apple shown in iPet Goat 2. However, July 6th, as said, we see the 5 and the 7, tomorrow being 7/5, but July 6th is George Bush's 75th birthday. Not only that, we have hurricane, well, it was a hurricane, now it's weakened back to a tropical storm. We have Elsa, which is going to impact Florida on July 6th. George Bush's 75th birthday. And Elsa, you automatically think of Elsa from Frozen, and we see the relationship of something being cold heading towards Florida or near Florida. And another scene where Bush's head spins around like a hurricane. So, Hurricane Elsa, George Bush's 75th birthday. This day is also 911 months after the Hiroshima atomic bomb dropped. 3,222 days after the movie The Impossible released about the 2004 tsunami. And this is relationship to 322 connection with the movie Aloha about Hawaii and San Andreas, the earthquake movie. But this also, his eyebrows also could represent a massive wave. This looks like a big wave here. So on his 75th birthday, or maybe tomorrow, 7/5. So it is interesting that we have the tsunami movie connection right here and the Hiroshima atomic bomb. And you think that there's some type of weather weapons or some type of weapons being used, it would be a nuclear bomb to create a tsunami. So I wrote this down because of the times we're in, which could be relevant. 9/11 connection to the movie Captain America Civil War release. But this was also the last day of the 303rd year since the first Masonic Lodge opened in 1717. I would have thought something more significant would have happened being in the 303rd year. It opened on 6/24/1717. The 7/6. See, this says 304 years, but back then we didn't use this calendar. We used the Julian calendar prior to 1751. So if you look on the Julian calendar on July 6th, it's June 23rd. So it's the very last day of the 303rd year since that Masonic Lodge opened. And 7/7 also has a 322 connection to National Tsunami Awareness Day, the day it was established. So we'll see what happens. I kind of got my eye on 7/6, so Bush's 75th birthday. Anyways, I will talk to you guys next time. Take care.